So here I am in yet another hotel room. Unflattering camera angle, you'll have to forgive me that. I have cycled 220 miles. Got a bit of a rosy glow on the old cheeks where I'm starting to get a bit battered by the weather. Yesterday, day 2, was a cracker. It was like really good weather. Set off and the sun was low, sort of directly ahead of us as we were heading south. Sort of dew and mist coming off the countryside. Really nice, especially after the day before when the weather was a worry the whole time. Just to set off, legs felt fresh as well still, and yeah, we headed south. I should have done this yesterday because it'd be fresh in the mind then, but didn't have much downtime. I was knackered. What was the morning like yesterday, Dale? It was good, wasn't it?
It was just amazing. It was flat. Was it flat yesterday morning? No, this was yesterday morning.
No, yeah, we had most of the hills yesterday morning, and then it was flatter in the afternoon. Lunch was really good. It was on pardon me, a lakeside with a sandy almost beach, and the sun was shining. They were just admiring his cycling tan. I think we both got those coming on. Yeah, we both had croque monsieur, that was nice. And then, yeah, the afternoon was nice and flat. Well, ish, relatively speaking. Yeah, we took it a bit easier. Rolled along at the back a bit, got a few photos. And then, yeah, walked through a jumble sale at one point. Where we were supposed to be cycling through. There was a diversion because they had some sort of street market on, which was just tat basically. So we clopped through there in our cleats and had a nose and then carried on. Lots of nice photos. Legs felt good, still felt fresh on day 2, unlike this morning, but that's another story. And then we stopped for a photo on this bridge just as we were coming into this town, about 10 miles or a bit more from the end. It was an 80-mile day yesterday. It's quite a long one. These first few days they've got longer mileage in to I think just so we get a fair bit under our belts with fresh legs. Quite a bit of climbing though. There was more climbing today than was sort of advertised on the route. It's never fully accurate. Day 1, my Garmin had about 100 metres less climbing than their documentation had, which is very welcome. Yesterday I was over. We had about 1,400 metres and they had about 1,100, I think. But obviously I'm hardcore, so it's not a problem. But yeah, we stopped for a photo in this town about 10 miles from the end, something like that. And Ed, I'll get his name right, I keep getting the guides' names mixed up. He was there and he just sort of said, oh, there's a cafe over there if you fancy a stop. So he put the idea in our head and we went over. It was like a cafe bar thing. So me, him and Dale stopped. He ordered the beers because he speaks French. It was very handy. The owner came over with a table and we sat there feeling like naughty school children, having an extra stop and a beer before the end. So that was very nice. Did that for a bit and then cracked on, rolled into the town, which I think it's called Fleche or something. I can't remember, something like that. Then everyone, there was a piazza just down the road from where we were staying, and everyone else was sitting there having a beer. So we stopped and had another one. They headed off, but we had one, and Isabel and the other guides popped up and had one. And yeah, that was good. It did mean we got to our hotel room a bit late. There was another group meal planned for last night because the whole town was shut down because it was Sunday, so they had to actually arrange for a restaurant to open specially for us, so we're all eating at the same place. And it was arranged to meet there at 7:15, but with the extra beers we didn't check into our room till about 6:50, so it was a bit of a quick turnaround. But yeah, very nice, very nice. Then over to the hotel, over the restaurant over the road, and had a meal. And that's about it, really. I'm sure there was other stuff, but I've forgotten it already. Lots of very quiet again, like day one. Not much road traffic at all. The road's still lovely. People come back from France saying, "Oh, I fell in love with the French," and it's usually like bread or wine or cheese or women or whatever. For me, it's going to be the tarmac. I think it's just so much easier to roll along on than back home. You haven't got to worry about potholes and stuff like that. Don't know if it's just that they invest in their infrastructure properly, or it's the better weather they probably get over here, or it's less use because everywhere's so quiet. But yeah, it's a damn sight better anyway. That's about it, I think. Yeah, that'll have to do. I'm going to go out for a beer now. Bye.